Jesus didn't teach openly. He concealed his message. He spoke in parables, used symbols, and left deeper truths for those with eyes to see. When his disciples asked him why, he made it clear, "You are permitted to understand the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but others are not." He wasn't just spreading wisdom for anyone to grasp. He was encoding it. Just like every esoteric tradition before and after him, Jesus was an occultist. He confirmed this when he quoted Isaiah, "Through seeing they do not see, through hearing they do not understand." He deliberately hid his teachings from those who weren't ready, leaving behind layers of meaning that only those who sought deeper truth could uncover. His wisdom was not for the passive listener, but for the initiate, those willing to look beyond the surface. Jesus didn't just teach in riddles, he demonstrated esoteric truths through his actions. His miracles were not supernatural feats, but symbolic expressions of higher transformation. When he healed the blind, it was never just about physical sight. Blindness represented spiritual ignorance, and restoring vision symbolized awakening to truth. Again and again, Jesus condemned the Pharisees for having eyes yet failing to see. His miracles mirrored this deeper meaning. He was offering people true sight, not just the ability to perceive light, but the ability to perceive reality. When he walked on water, it was more than an act of defying nature. Water in esoteric traditions represents emotions and the unconscious mind. Walking upon it symbolized mastery over the self, rising above fear, chaos, and uncertainty. Peter, who attempted to walk as well but sank, showed the fragility of faith. His fall was not due to weight of his body, but the weight of his doubt. When he turned water into wine, it was not simply an act of generosity at a wedding. Water represents base consciousness, the ordinary state of mind. Wine, by contrast, has always symbolized divine wisdom. This transformation was not just about liquid, it was a demonstration of alchemy, the elevation of mundane into the sacred, the awakening of higher awareness within the self. When he raised the dead, he was not simply performing an act of compassion. The concept of dying and being reborn has always been central in esoteric traditions. Ancient mystery schools in Egypt and Greece practiced initiations that symbolized death and resurrection, the process of shedding the false self and emerging into enlightenment. Jesus himself underwent the exact transformation in the crucifixion and resurrection, revealing the ultimate path to spiritual rebirth. Even when he fed the 5,000, there was a deeper truth at play. While on the surface, it seemed like an act of multiplying food, the real message was about spiritual sustenance. Bread represents wisdom, and true wisdom is not finite. It multiplies itself the more it is shared. His actions demonstrated that spiritual nourishment is boundless. It cannot be depleted, only expanded. His greatest act, the crucifixion and resurrection, follows this same pattern. It was not just an event in history, but a blueprint for transformation. The death of the ego, the descent into darkness, and the rebirth into enlightenment. This is the core of esoteric initiation, mirrored in mystery schools from Egypt to Greece and beyond. Jesus' message was not about external worship or religious institutions. He stated clearly, the kingdom of God is within you. This is the foundation of esoteric wisdom. The divine is not found in temples, rituals, or the words of religious authorities. It is accessed through direct experience, inner transformation, and self-knowledge. This teaching was dangerous. It undermined the control of religious leaders who positioned themselves as intermediaries between humanity and God. Jesus told people they didn't need the temple system to find truth. Everything they sought was already inside of them. This is why he was a threat. Esoteric knowledge has always been suppressed to control belief. Every mystic, every initiate who has tried to reveal hidden wisdom has faced opposition. Jesus was no exception. Jesus was not a preacher. He was an initiate into ancient tradition of inner transformation. His teachings align with esoteric schools across cultures. He spoke in symbols, revealed deeper truths only to those who were ready, and he led his followers through a process of awakening. His message was never meant to be a surface-level religion. It was a path to enlightenment, hidden in plain sight. So that leaves the question, do you have eyes to see?